So this is the environment that is created here after selecting that schematics, right? So here we know what is in by new, we know what is in by open, close, save, save as, print. Okay, all these options are as similar as any other software. Okay, now we know what is in by edit, edit, cut, copy, paste, select all that is copy, clipboard, all that are common to any other environment. Okay, so what are important to us is draw, wire, draw wire. Wire means we know what is a single strand wire. Bus, what is in by bus? Bus is a group of wires. Bus is a group of wires. It may be a combination of 10 wires, 16 wires, 8 wires, like that. You want to give the connection from one device to that device, you need a bus instead of wire. So that time we take bus. Okay, arc. What is happening? Why are you making the noise? The chair is making. Uh, so arc means you can draw an arc, you can draw an arc, you can draw a box, you can draw a polygon, a text that you want, you can type your name, all that is possible. Okay, so get a new part. The next one is get a new part. If you want to draw that particular circuit diagram, okay, you want to draw that particular circuit diagram. How many resistors that you need? 4 resistors you need. 4 resistors that you need. One power supply you need. Okay, so resistor means R. R is resistor. L is inductor. L is inductor. C is capacitor. VDC. VDC is the DC power supply. Take down these things. Okay, take down this. R means resistor. L means inductor. C means capacitor. VDC. VDC. DC power supply. R is resistor. L is inductor. C is capacitor. L is inductor. C is capacitor. VDC. DC source. DC voltage source. DC voltage source. DC voltage source. IDC. IDC. IDC means DC current source. DC current source. Okay, and EG and D. EG and D. Electronic ground. Ground, nothing but ground. GROUND. Ground are as common written or reference. Reference or common written. So these are the keywords or the words that you can use to access the component quickly from the browser window, right? So R means resistor. You want resistor. You no need to go to draw. You no need to go to draw and then get new part. Get new part every time. You no need to go to draw and get new part, and then there you have to give R, then it will give you the resistance. You no need to do, you don't need to follow this particular procedure. Get a simple resistance. Okay, if you know the name of the component, directly give R in the drop down box, it will give you the component. L inductor, VDC, IDC, EG&D. So these are the frequently used components that while constructing the circuit diagram, this particular environment. And one more very important thing is you will not find the simulator, this particular simulator will not have the meters, no meters. It will not have any meters. Voltmeter will not be there, current meter will not be there, all that will not be there. Okay, but you want to find the component. Soon after you execute it, Soon after you execute it, it will show you the component, it will show you the current flowing through that particular branch and which direction also to directly display that particular value on the top of that particular branch. Okay, for that you doesn't require a meter, voltmeter and a current meter like this, right? So that's very simple. You just have to go to the to get the new components. To get the new components, what you have to do is go to draw and get new part. So this is what is the browser window, object browser window. So, and this particular simulator is also a limited student version, limited student version. You can't simulate a circuit whose memory size is beyond certain limits. Okay, beyond certain limits. For that you have to purchase a license, student license. This is the student license one. So you can download, you can practice the ones which are there in your okay syllabus. For our syllabus, this is more than sufficient. Okay, so here if you select this component +5 -5, this is one SCR, the name of the component, description of the component, and this is what is the symbol of the component directly will be available in this particular object browser window, a dialog box, part browser advanced, that is this is a dialog box will open, right? So in this you want resistor. So deselect this and type R, small r or capital R doesn't matter. In this particular area, part name, type R. R means resistor. Okay, L means inductor. C means capacitor. Okay, C means capacitor. VDC. VDC means DC voltage source. Okay, and IDC. IDC. DC current source. Right, and EG and D. EG and D. Ground symbol. Okay, all these are the components that we use very frequently in the construction of the circuit. Okay, so take down the first step. There are three steps. There are three steps you have to follow to work with this particular environment. First step is construct the circuit. Take down the first step. Step number 1. Construct the given circuit. Construct the given circuit. Construct the given circuit by selecting the components. Construct the given circuit by selecting the components. By selecting the components from object browser dialog box. Object browser dialog box. Object browser dialog box or else window, right? So where do you get it? Within the brackets you write, draw, click on draw, right arrow, draw, right, just draw an arrow button. I didn't mean you right arrow, not like that. Draw is one such a menu bar, okay, item, and then in that you select get new path. Alright, draw, right arrow, and then now how I have written, draw, right arrow button or right arrow symbol, and then get new path. Get new part. So from this window, you select all the components, what all you want for the construction. How many resistors that you want for this construction? 4. So what you do is you go to this part name, click on R. Click on R. Okay. So click on place 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 resistors I want. One more resistor is following the mouse pointer. Press escape. Press escape to get rid of the component. Okay. So I want 4 resistors for my circuit. So I got 4 resistors. I want VDC. So you go to this and select VDC. VDC. And select VDC and say place. place, and you want one VDC only, one more VDC is following the mouse pointer, you don't want, so press escape. And you want EG&D, so this EG&D is compulsory in this particular simulator. To simulate it, to run it, you have to follow the grammar of this particular simulator. So what is the grammar of that is, you have to show some reference level. Okay, so that is EG&D. Though EG&D is not there in our syllabus in this particular circuit, so you have to consider this particular EG&D and place. Apart from that, we don't require any other components. So place and close, place and close, and one more EG&D symbol is following. So press escape. So what is the first step? First step is select the components, what all you require. Okay, from the object browser window. Okay, and place them on the work area. This is the work area. You have to place them on the work area. Get the parts and put them at one place. Second step. Second step. Arrange the components. Arrange the components. Second step. Arrange the components. Arrange the components. Okay, and interconnect them. Arrange the components and interconnect them with the help of wires. With the help of wires. So you have to establish the connection between the components. So before that, you have to arrange the components. Well, like we know what is meant by click and drag, click and move, mouse drag, mouse over. These events we know. Okay, so and one more thing, this is what is the zoom in. We know what is by zoom in, zoom out, zoom an area, zoom particular, fit to window. So I'm not elaborating that point. So I'm just clicking on zoom in to see the components in the zoom version, zoom out and zoom a particular area. You can see only that particular area. Now I want to see all the components which are selected on the screen. So the last button is tooltip is showing you zoom to fit page. Zoom to fit page. Click on that. So all the components what all you have selected will come on the screen. Okay. Now rearrange them. This is R1. I want R1 here. I want R2. R2. I want R3 here. And this is RL. And this is click and drag and drop. Click, drag, click and hold it. Drag and drop it. You know what is my how to move an icon. Treat that as an icon in the same manner. Right? Now click, drag and drop. Now this one, Control R. Okay, Control R. Write down Control R to rotate. Control R to rotate. Control R to rotate. Control F to flip. Control F to flip. What is in by flip? Right will become left. Left will become right. Okay, Control R. Control R to rotate the component. You want it in a vertical direction. A diagonal thing also is possible. Now all that you explore. All that you explore. I'm not giving you the details of each and every explored things. We explored in the same manner. You also try. Okay. So now control F flip. Yes, control F to flip. Control R to rotate. So select the components and control R. You can see here control R means it will rotate. Okay. Select this one. Select control R. Control R to rotate. Okay. Now you click on this. You click on this. So the screen, it will fit into the screen. It will fit into the screen. Yes, yes, I'm observing. Fine. So this is what is the, you arrange the components and interconnect them. You have to take wire. So this is what is the wire. Shortcut for wire. So draw wire. Draw wire. You don't need to go there. Click on this pencil type of thing is there. That is draw wire. This is draw bus. I told you the difference between wire and bus. Bus is a group of wires. You want only one wire. So then in that case you take wire. Okay. Click on this. Click on this. Now the mouse pointer will take the shape of a pencil. Okay. So whichever components you want to interconnect them, one click at the beginning of that and one click at the other end of that. You want to turn the wire. You want to turn the wire. Click. You want to take one more turn. Click. So and you want to stop connecting. Click. Right. And you don't want any wires. Press escape. Right. So this is very simple. This is very simple. So one click here, one click there, and then which click? The ordinary, the left click that we do. Okay. So and move towards up, and I want to take the bend. I want to bend the wire here. Click once. Click once here, then you move towards that component. The click there. That's it. The component got interconnected. Now, okay, one click here, one click here. Okay, over. Right? So and one click here and one click here. So a joint is established. The wire is connected. Now similarly, one wire here and one wire here. Okay, from here to here, you can connect all these four in one single go. Right? So like that you can connect, and you don't want any more wires. Press escape. Press escape. Press escape, mouse pointer will come directly. And here the values have to be changed. The values have to be changed. How to change the values? 470. Double click on this. Double click on this particular thing. This is one dialog box. This is one procedure. This is another procedure. First procedure is, this is what is the value box. This is what is the value box. This is what is the component box. Symbol box. Symbol box and the component box and the name box. Name box. Okay. So you want to change the name, you click on the name. You want to change the value, click on the value. Okay. So double click on this and give 330. 330. Double click on this for that is 330. Double click on this 470. The other way is, the 470 means 470 ohms. 470k. If you give small k, capital K, doesn't matter. Okay. So that is kilo. Now small m. Small m is milli. Small m is milli. And capital M is mega. Milli is 10 to the power of minus 3. Mega is 10 to the power of minus 10 to the power of 6. Right. So that is 470. 470 ohm. You don't need to give the symbol. Ohm symbol. That is okay. Now here the other procedure is, double click on this. Double click on this. Value will be there. Here you can change the value like 680. Save and say okay. So this is another procedure. First procedure is, double click on that value box. Directly you can change the value. Okay. So if you want to change the value, there is another procedure. That is, that symbol is there. Double click on the symbol. A dialog property box will open. In that, value is one such a property. So change that value from 1k to 560 and say okay. 560, here I have changed 560 and say okay. Like this you can change. Right? And similarly you want to change this value. Double click on this and then value DC 0 volts, 10 volts. Save and say okay. 10 volts. Small v, capital V, doesn't matter. Milli, small v. Mega, capital V. Okay. So micro, small u. Micro means u. Nano, small n. Femto, small f. Right. All that values you can do it. Okay. So is it clear to all of you? You have to construct the circuit diagram like this. The second step is save this. Save this with some name. With some name. I am saving it as schematic 1. So because this is a practicing one, so I don't want it to be saved. right? So, so I saved it. The third thing is run the particular simulator. Run the simulator. Now go to analysis, and click on simulate. So I've given a problem to the computer. It is solving a problem, and then it will give you the solution. It will give you the solution. This action cannot be completed. So this is not a big problem. Okay, fine. It will say like that because the installation is not compatible with 11 or something like. Maybe I have done some uninstallation and then I installed. During that process, I faced this particular one. Otherwise, maybe the dependent software not letting me execute it. Okay, so you click on V. Click on V. It will show you the voltage drop. If I click on I, it will show you the whatever it is, the current flowing through the component. Yes. Now the execution is over. Now if I click on V, it will show you the voltage drops. It will show you the voltage drop. If I click on I, it will show you the current flowing through each and every branch. Right? So like this you can check the voltage drops and the current flowing through various components by constructing the circuits, the simulator. Right? So we'll stop it here.